Hi Virgo, it's Amanda here with TikTarot to do your reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for July of 2020. This is a general love reading about your love life and the person that you're dealing with or thinking about. So, let's see what's going on. So you could be dealing with a fellow earth sign or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Lots of earth energy right now. So, bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. And the overall energy of the reading is the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So I feel like you've recently just kind of given up on something, like you feel defeated or you just don't even want to argue or fight anymore. And I feel like you've really been like listening to your intuition lately. Like it's almost like you can just tell the future, like, I don't know why I'm here anymore. I already know this isn't going to work out. But I still feel like you have a lot of hope, even though you've been kind of negative, or even though you've given up on something, or you feel like you need to give up on something. You know, and it's like, even though you feel like that, you're still fighting. Or you're still going towards this person. You're just kind of, you've backed off a little, but you're not going to walk away. But we'll see why the High Priestess is here, because I feel like there's a reason why she's here. There's something that you need to like pay attention to intuitively. Like you're gonna have to ask your gut, like, what do I do? Because I feel like that might be what's gonna happen in this reading. I feel like you're maybe struggling right now with your person because you're really invested in them, and I just don't know if they give you what you put out, what you put in. You know, you put a lot in there, in a lot of energy into this relationship, and you give and give and give, and I just feel like you bring a lot to the table. But there's something missing with this Queen right here, and that's like a lot of love, like somebody special. I don't know, I always get that impression when I see that card, because she's like looking at her money like she worked really hard for it and it's worth a lot to her, but it's not everything, you know? And I just feel like even though you have a lot going on, that you're stable, you know? I just feel like your person doesn't give as much as you give, and that's starting to weigh on you, and you really want to release that burden. You're just kind of questioning if you should continue. But I feel like you have hope for the future that maybe they'll come around. But I'm picking up on you having been waiting for that for quite some time. And I just feel like you're like at your wit's end at this point. Or you're just, I don't know, this is difficult, Virgo, because I feel like this is your soulmate or the person that you feel like you're supposed to be with. So I don't know why you feel so defeated. All right, well, let's see what's going on. Let's clarify. And so their energy is a 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like they see you as somebody who wants to get married. They see you as somebody who is very committed to them. But the only thing weird about their connection, like they see you as they know how much you love them. But I feel like they've been thinking about somebody from the past, or missing somebody from the past with the Six of Cups here. So like, although they're committed as well, I feel like they're committed to you as well. Like this isn't a bad connection. I just feel like, Virgo, you're getting really tired of something, and we'll see what that is. you know, and I don't know if it's going to get any better. I don't know if you've been like sad or depressed lately. Maybe you guys have both been drinking too much, or somebody's been drinking a lot and that's been a struggle, but this is kind of your energy for the future of this connection. So it just seems like heavy. It just seems like you're full of fear or anxiety over this for some reason. And I don't know why the Queen of Swords is here. I feel like you both are trying to, like, you don't want the other person to leave. Neither one of you want anybody to leave. But I feel like you're really, like, just starting to figure out how to communicate what it is that you really need from this person. I don't know. My guess is that this person's not giving you enough attention, and you feel like walking away from that. Like you just want to leave, you feel like you need to leave it behind for some reason. Like either they're not like being sexual, or they just like don't touch you or something. It just feels like they've stopped being like showing their affection physically, or they are like using that to control the situation. And it's just starting to make you feel like, why am I even here? I mean, I do feel like you're experiencing some sort of karma, Virgo. Like, it could be good or bad, but I don't know if, I feel like maybe you've said this to yourself, like, yeah, this is my karma. This is what I get, or something. And I don't know why. Maybe you had a situation in your past relationship where, you know, some of the things you did to your person is now happening to you, or something. I just feel like, you know, and it's probably not true, but I feel like you're blaming like something from the past as to why whatever's happening right now in the present. I don't know. I just feel like your partner has been dwelling on something, like either something from the past, maybe a connection, or they're just like kind of sad and depressed sometimes themselves. Like maybe they don't want to get out of bed, or I don't know. We'll see. I don't know, Virgo, partly I feel like you're really settling right now, because I feel like your person worries you a lot. And it seems like you communicate to them, but I just feel like you guys are, like, I feel like you're staying in this situation, or you want to stay because you feel like this is your soulmate. But at the same time, you feel really defeated by this connection. Like, I don't know. I feel like you really give a lot, and all you really want is to get back what you give. And there just seems to be some stuff that's blocking you guys. I don't know. It's interesting. It's like I feel like you are with this person, but you feel you've never felt more alone. That's how I feel. I feel like you're with this person, but you've never felt more lonely. You know, and all you want to do is just be close to them, but you can't really communicate. I just feel like you really love this person a lot, Virgo. And I do feel like you have hopes that things will turn around, but the Ten of Swords just showed up as one of your future cards, and it's in the reverse, and that's my get real, move on card. I hate saying that, but that is what it is, and it's for the future, which is, you know, and it's cool. It's not cool. Let me take that back. I thought it was going to be cool because the Six of Pentacles showed up as your future card with the Wheel of Fortune, and then the Ten of Swords showed up. So it's like you have all this hope that things are going to turn around, that this person's going to just change. But I don't know if that's going to happen, Virgo. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? So I feel like you want to have children with this person, with the Ace of Wands, but the Star card's in the reverse. I would be really careful what you wish for, Virgo. Yeah, because I don't think that, like, if you're thinking that a child is going to make this relationship better, I would have to disagree with you. I think it's going to get in the way of things getting better between the two of you. Because, like, right now, I feel like you guys can probably still figure this out or work this out or stay committed or become committed. But if you throw that into the mix, I think, like, too soon, I just feel like this person is just going to break under the pressure. Like, Virgo, you can be very persistent about getting what you want, and I'm not saying that you won't get what you want. I'm just saying that I don't know if that's going to make you happy or make this relationship any better, because I feel like it's actually going to hinder it. So your person went through something sudden in the past with somebody, and something that they really worked really hard on, and I just feel like they've been thinking about it, to be honest. A lot. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see what the future holds with you guys. I mean, I feel like you guys are gonna... I just think that there's a lot that's happened between y'all, and y'all, like, kind of are hard on each other. Like, expect a lot from each other. And I just don't know if your person's gonna be able to handle the pressure, Virgo, that sometimes Virgos can... You know, you guys have high standards, you know? And I think that some people... just don't want to feel criticized or judged. And I don't know, I feel like your person feels somewhat criticized, and they feel like they have to defend themselves. Either way, whether it ends or not, I feel like you guys are going to make things, like, good regardless. Like, either you're going to end on a good note, or you're going to end this crazy cycle or whatever pattern y'all are in and work things out in a good way. I honestly feel like somebody here doesn't really trust the other person, and someone is also acting like a victim. Like, oh, I didn't do anything, or why is this happening to me? So there's a lot of uncertainty here around this relationship, Virgo, and I just feel like right now things can probably work themselves out, but as far as the future, you're really going to have to listen to your gut, because I feel like, I didn't want to say it, but I feel like there's some sort of third party. I don't know if they're in your presence, like, I don't know if your person's seeing somebody, but there's something that has to do with the third party that's making this relationship feel uncertain or just causing anger. And I feel like, even though this person is somebody that you love a lot and see as a soulmate, I feel like you sometimes feel really lonely when you're with them. Even though they're there. I just, something tells me that even when they're there or you're with them, you've never felt more lonely. And you're not even alone. So that, there's something to be said for that. And I don't know, Virgo, if you've been thinking about somebody that broke your heart or somebody from the past a lot, but it just seems like right now you're fighting for this connection. But you're already, you're already hurt. So you're fighting hurt. And I just don't know how much longer you're going to be able to stay strong enough to keep going. So that is your reading, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching. I do live readings. The links are in the description below. Please comment, let me know what you think, and also subscribe. All right, bye.